I do think the open source nature of this makes things a little different because, I mean, DeepSeek is giving it away, and like that's the ultimate sort of good thing. Ben Shapiro had a terrible tweet where he's like, the DeepSeek surprise is a fantastic reminder that our enemies are motivated and aggressive and that our technological superiority is not guaranteed. I guess, okay, that's a fair take. But Bill Gurley, I thought, had a very moving response, which was, why are they enemies? No one that works at DeepSeek is an enemy of mine. The fact that they love open source makes me think I would gel with them quite well. And I mean, I think, the right China message is that troubled by Chinese governments, obviously free speech policies, control, and then also their industrial policies. But Silicon Valley probably has more in common with the average tech person in China than they do with the average American. That's the ongoing contradiction. Like, while DeepSeek was able to operate fairly under the radar as hardcore technologists and then give it all away, they're very in sync with a lot of people. I was like, that's like
the classic Silicon Valley story. That's the classic Silicon Valley ethos right there.
But, then as soon as DeepSeek becomes, China's most important AI company, then it becomes about sort of nation states competing, and that, these things get complicated. We also worth mentioning that now Alibaba is like coming in claiming that they have like something even better. So it'll be interesting. Again, we don't know what's happening in China. So it's like, is this all like, oh, they're ready to like announce their sort of big hits to make a message, or who knows? But I agree with Gurley fundamentally that if they're giving it away, how evil can that be,
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Lon at Basis Set yesterday, who just said the best line to me, which was, people to make this too much of a big deal because they told you the recipe, just take it and make the dish. Like, right. They gave it away, right. Why are we spreading over how it happened? And they've given us a gift. We can build on top of it now.
Right. The other piece of Dario's essay, the safetyism, I mean, I probably would have agreed with him. I probably agree with him, but like, man, that feels like a lost fight. It's like, if we can't even keep the executive order, or this sort of the idea that we're going to like hold on to AI, keep it in sort of a tightly held set of hands and make sure it doesn't get out of control, is feeling less and less likely. I mean, I do think there's a world in which we look back at 100 years over this time, and we happened to build AI in this very anti-elite moment, which meant it was totally ungoverned and we sort of let it run wild. And we're like, oh my God, the one time we should have been sort of more sort of top down and sort of thoughtful about how this all came out. We just happened for totally other cultural reasons to be in a like, let everybody do everything wild moment. And like, so we create, the all powerful AI that destroys us all. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it certainly makes it a little more likely.
It's feeling very science fiction novel. See what they did, take, prediction.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Yeah, you get it right. Exactly. It's classic that you get sort of destroyed by your vice, right? It's like we're in this sort of like burn it all down mode, and the thing that destroys us is the thing that, we didn't quite appreciate coming, that needed a little bit more of collective control. Mark Andreessen would hate that take with all of his being, but
this is not the Mark Andreessen podcast, so we can spout it freely.